Hi folks, Goddard Radio Moscow here again with another beer review for you. So I'm going German again this time. I have Krombacher Pils, which is a famous German brewery. You've probably heard of it yourself. The Krombacher brewery was founded in 1803 by Johannes Haas. His father owned a tavern in Krombach at the same time that this brewery was formed, and under the law of 1618 in Germany, it was only permitted that beer be sold to restaurants who had their own brewery and their own malt kiln. So Johannes Haas established his brewery through his father's tavern, basically. The brewery today is located in Kreuztal in North Rhine-Westphalia in Germany, and it's thought that they moved to this location between 1858 and 1882. The company became a corporation in 1905, and Bernard Schadenberg took over the company management in 1922, and it remains within his family today. The Krombacher Pils was introduced in the 20th century. I get my things mixed up. It was introduced early in the 20th century, and it helped the company recover very rapidly. The water for this beer comes from the Krombacher mountain spring, and the water from this particular spring is soft and low in minerals, and it forms the basis of the beer. Krombacher also have a Weiss beer, which was introduced due to market research. I believe it was in 2007 that they introduced that. But the brewery today is the second best-selling brewery in Germany, and it's also, this beer in particular is also the most widely consumed Pilsner in Germany. So just to let you have a little closer look at the bottle here, you can see the Krombacher Pils label. You can see the bottle cap here, it's got the Krombacher 5 stars, and also the little Krombacher crest on it there. So have a little look at that. So we'll just get this poured and have a little look at it. As you can see, it has the sort of typical golden colour of a German Pils. It's actually quite nice. It's quite a nice looking one, quite a strong golden colour. There's a little bit of carbonation. As you can see, it's a nice fluffy head, just how the Germans like their beer. It's quite hazy actually. Yeah, it's hazy as well. The aroma has a very grainy one. It's quite grainy as well. There's a little bit of grassiness about it. There's a little bit of sort of caramel honey smell about it as well. I'll just give this one a little taste. Head's lasting quite a bit on it compared to other ones I've reviewed so far. Quite impressed with that actually. Yeah, this was taste. It's very sweet to start with. It's quite nice actually. You can smell it. You can taste the caramel in the brew itself. It's quite light. I can see this beer being one that you could drink quite easily without having to think too much about it. I can see why it's quite pop. It sells very well. It seems to me like you could drink this on a night and not have to think too much about the flavour. It's just a very kind of nice tasting one. Very kind of light and easy going and crisp. You could just drink this over and over again, I would say. You can taste a slight hint of caramel in it, which is quite nice, and it seems to kind of give way to the you have a sort of a hoppy aftertaste to it. It's actually, the hoppy aftertaste isn't too strong, so it's quite nice. It's, like I say, it's quite light bodied and you can just kind of keep drinking it. It tastes like a very typical German Pils, to be honest. It's quite a nice beer. I can see why they're the second best-selling brewery in Germany. It's like I say, you could just drink this beer really quite easily without having to think too much about it. It's not like something like Weihenstephan or Blomen beer where you want to think about the taste, which is very nice. It's just a very typical German Pils. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's just a very nice beer. It's typical of Germans to make a very nice beer. Overall, it's It's nothing special, but it's nice. I wouldn't say if you had a choice of all these different beers to rush out and buy this one, but say it's nice. If you're wanting to have something nice to drink that you're going to be drinking a little bit during the night, I would say go for this. But yeah, thanks again for watching my beer review. I'll hopefully I have some more German beer to review at some stage that's a bit less well known and things like that. So I'll get these beers reviewed at some stage. So thanks again for watching. Comment on the video with your own thoughts on the beer, and subscribe if you're if you're quite interested in learning about different beers. I've got a whole variety of different ones to review for you. But thanks again for watching, and happy drinking.